And we are back on Clash Teeth. Once again with Myers versus Sauron. So we shall consider this game 2 between the pair, although Myers has changed over to Saban, which should be interesting. I feel like that's going to be beneficial for him, because I feel he overinvested in turrets. Whereas, you know, you can overinvest on logistics modules, but, you know, it's got other benefits, so... let's see. So again, this time opening straight out with the blast drone. So, as far as using blast drones, at the moment it's just build 2, go kill your opponent's eco. Now, that's going to be quite difficult against Soban due to the ALMs, which are powered, which is going to give Myers some wiggle room to prevent this. See how that actually pans out though, because this is a very real risk. So these could come shooting in here and knock out this entire eco, which would basically net Sauron an easy win. Meanwhile, Sauron is setting himself up for eco. I presume he's just thinking himself as long as I... right, an LAV is out. That will have spotted these. And another ALM goes down. So this should be shut down. This really should be shut down. Also, May is splitting... Also, these blast drones split up, so they can't actually do enough damage anyway, so... GG. The only thing that Myers is going to need to worry about is repairing them, because obviously he can keep coming in and splitting that damage. But Myers doing a great job of mitigating that. Just perfectly timing the counter. Well played. So that's a 300 CU investment for nothing. Effectively, although there is damage on these salvages, so I'm hoping that when Myers gets a support cruiser out, he will get those repaired. In the meantime, he can go quite aggressive with the LEVs, because he knows he's got a 300 CU lead to work with. He still needs to be careful of blast drones though, so... Now, this is something you need to avoid doing. The guard formation is terrible. The guard formation AI behavior is god-awful and is never worth doing. Never do this. Never. It's bad. What I would have instead done is had the blast drone here, had the 2 skimmers over here, could have pulled back over the dune here, have the blast drone ready to push these back, prevent them coming over this dune, and allowing the skimmers to engage the smaller group of LEVs. But not able to run from those. Oh, press D. Yeah, those blast drones really racking up the kills. But Sauron with his skimmers scattered out, which is putting him at quite a disadvantage. But again, the blast drones giving him an edge. Yeah. See, this is what I mean about the behavior. The skimmer here is swooping in and out and just taking unnecessary damage, not doing anything. And right now, without the upgrades, these skimmers are not threatening to these LAVs. Do the LAVs have any upgrades? No, no boost, no armor, no damage. Although to get damage you need boost, so who knows. So I'm taking the opportunity to scout. He wants to see what his opponent's doing, which is a good move, but is leaving him very vulnerable. He is very much reliant on this, yeah, this base runner is literally the only thing between his main and that LAV blob. So he pops smoke. He's going to need to stop because the smoke is put down behind it. Yep, good micro there. And he is building a blast drone which could very easily punish. Much better. This skimmer is a goner unless Divine Providence intervenes, which, nope. Bit of a waste there. Should have really gone in and seen how much eco has been set up. Oh, nope, didn't get anything. With that kind of skimmer blob, it's going to be very difficult to get a blast drone in just singularly. They do enough damage to clear them quite quickly. Whew. Sorry. All this talk is leaving me with a dry throat. Hydration is important. But now we see because Myers has been allowed to build up a nice stack of LEVs, he's able to do a lot of damage. However, this is something for everyone to keep an eye out for. Never let the collection point veer too far off. So right now, Myers is using a lot of resourcing to this travel. And he doesn't need to. There's no reason. He needs to pull it back a little bit, prevent these having to move to drop off. Excuse me. Railguns coming out, which makes sense. With that kind of a strike craft advantage, there's no reason not to go into rails. Really, your skimmer or LAV presence is the counter. So with that big LAV and strike craft lead, that makes complete sense. But you can really see how things are edging away. Sauron losing complete control here because again. Oh, actually got 3 LAV kills. Quite a nice spread, actually. These assault ships need to come across. Right now, these LAVs are very confident they can win this. They can get that kill. You need to be punishing it. Oh, I hate assault ships. They have the dumbest AI in the game. This assault ship did not fire a shot, and it makes me mad. But with that, those LAVs get killed. I'm hoping... Yeah. So going into another production cruiser. Really, your follow-up needs to be just skimmer spam. What would I do? If I was Sauron right now, I would take these 2 assault ships and I'd send them around here. And I'd take these 2 assault ships and send them through the middle. There's no benefit... So these assault ships are not fast enough to back up your skimmers. And now, yeah, you're just feeding 2 skimmers in to die to LAVs. Yeah. Your whole mission right now would be pressure. So these assault ships will go up here. If anything's coming for a backstab, they're going to run into your assault ships anyway. These assault ships come from mid. You divide the enemy. You put pressure on their back line. They say to themselves, "Oh, I've got to run back and save my eco. Oh, I've got to pull back my railguns." You take the pressure off your base. That is why sitting here idle is such a bad move. These assault ships can't do anything here. They're gonna lose to positioning because the railguns dictate combat. They will shoot you before you can shoot them. So these now have to pull back or rush. And if they rush, they're just going to die because they're going to have sundered armor. So that's GG for these assault ships, really. This is too little, too late. And like I say, I would have wanted 2-pronged. I would have wanted to have 2 go up here and make sure this isn't being mined, because it's entirely plausible by this point in the game. And I want 2 more going in here. 1 at home, and then hopefully as many skimmers as I can produce. So yeah, no, you need those skimmers at home. You need those skimmers to fight the rails and to fend off the LAVs. The way this fight is going to go down now... Excuse me. The way this fight now goes down is... Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Excuse me. Oh, right. I didn't expect that. So the way this fight should have gone down is that these rails should have pulled back and been putting shots into the carrier. And the LAVs could have just done as they liked. But instead the rails pushed in and the carrier killed them. I suppose it doesn't matter because the LAVs still get to go in and clean up. But that was unnecessary loss on Mayers' part. Assault ships versus ALMs is never a good matchup. Furthermore is that again, these skimmers would have been handy back home, but I suppose it just doesn't matter. Yeah, so those LAVs are now going to be able to clean up everything back home, kill the production cruiser again. Canef carrier's too slow to get back. Very messy though. But as you can see, the Soban much better at tying these units up, delaying the damage, and keeping things rolling. Ah, that's so close. If that production cruiser had lived, there might have been a fight here still, but no, Myers is going to just sweep now. One of the resources... Yeah, Myers has been running up to the absolute edge because he's just producing LAVs. He's not giving himself a break to actually get a support cruiser and develop his eco. Yeah, and again, it comes back to the fact that really Sarum's only option is to go for a kill with the carrier. If he can get a production cruiser out and send it back, that would help him secure it. But he needs to keep those skimmers alive because he's got no scouting otherwise. And that's going to be his problem. He's going to be blind. And with the mounting number of LAVs that are going to be coming out onto the field, Sarum's going to have very serious issues. Now, what does worry me is it seems like Myers did not take note of the fact that he'd knocked out all of Sarum's production cruisers, because he could just produce units and sweep the map. I don't know what he's doing currently. Where is he tech-wise? So he's got rail tech. He's just got air tech. Does that make sense? No. I don't think that air tech really helps him. I would rather... Yeah. I would just spam LAVs, because if intercepts come out, I would instead rely on the LAVs. He's got the boost already, so he can catch the air to shoot at it. He should know he's got the production advantage. He knows that if he's trading 1-for-1, he's going to bleed Sarum out. So again, really, he's missing his opportunities here. Again, playing it too passive. He's got the high ground here. Again, these sand skimmers can't be replaced. This is unacceptable losses for Sarum. He can't afford this. That's enough LAVs. He can clean that up. Sarum hitting the eco. That's a pretty good move. It brings him back slightly, but now we've got air coming up. So was that a bomber? No, it's a gunship. So why did you build a gunship? Colour me intrigued. You get a gunship to scout for the eco you killed? There's nothing here. Now, again, this is important to watch. Rip gunship. Is it worth it? He killed what little... I mean, I suppose that pays for itself. That will pay for itself because it's denied eco that Sarum desperately needs. But it doesn't win him the game. That's the problem. Myers really needs to be looking at a win condition, but he's behind in artifacts. He's not in a position to kill the carrier at the moment. If he tries going through here with those railguns, I will be depressed. As a matter of fact, if he throws those railguns away, like he did the previous set, I will also get depressed, because that's just poor play, man. He really should not have lost those 5 railguns, because he needed them to end the game. It's all well and good he killed the economy, but if you kill the Knev carrier, which can't run away, you win. So yeah, really what I want to see is more railguns, move into mid, kill the Knev carrier. That's all he needs to do. He doesn't need to play footsies. He doesn't need to... Please don't. You know you're getting missiled, and he's going to get better at shooting them the longer you move in one direction. Damage you didn't need to take. Damage you don't need to take. Why? Oh, please. If they get killed by a blast drone, Myers, please. Myers, please. Please, Myers. Please. Don't make me watch this. So your enemy gets another 2 fecking power for their carrier so that you can kill his non-existent eco. Are you serious? Oh god, Myers has lost, hasn't he? Because he's not rebuilt any eco and he's not got any income. Oh, Myers. What a throw. What a throw. Wow. 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 That's pretty next level, Myers. That is some next level throw. Oh, Myers. Do you have any eco? Do you have any resources? No, you've spent all of them. It's 900 CUs that Myers really needs in Rails right now. That is epic level throw, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, kill the base runner. You know, the thing that's granting power to this carrier. Yeah, do that. And vision, I might add. That base runner has more vision than the carrier. Just... God damn. Myers, you need eco and you need railguns. Oh man, what a throw! I can't even. So yeah, this is why you don't throw your railguns away, because you need your railguns to be alive so that you don't lose the game. And remember, you can kill your opponent's entire eco, but if you don't cap out or destroy their carrier, you still lose. Oh man, I'm not. It's main blocks. It's just seeing people make really big mistakes. Like, because you've got to keep in mind, Myers had enough rails to cope with this carrier, and he threw them away twice. Now I'm going to watch him throw away 2 more rails on it. See, this is the problem with unarmoured rails. They have very low HP and they have no armour, and they melt. So you need map control and you need to micro them effectively or they die. Please stop sending them forward, Myers. Please. But yeah, I mean, it's over. There's no way he can put enough damage on this carrier. Myers abandoned his own economy so he could kill his enemy's economy and then didn't look after the most important units in his army. So, rip. Hot diggity damn. Not the outcome I expected by any means. And it's not as though Myers didn't have the economy. He had an eco lead. So even after his economy was wiped out, he still had more eco. He just wasted it. And, I mean, really that was losing railguns, which weren't given a chance to do their job. They're instead face-tanking a carrier. And just... Okay. Didn't need those railguns anyway, apparently.